there's been a lot to sort of unwrap and digest, if you will, from the Nick Saban, Jimbo Fisher. I guess we can call it a feud at this point. I mean, heading into the SEC spring meetings, things are still not kosher, if you will. But, there's a lot of elements to this whole thing that just kind of hold up just on their own. I mean, I honestly believe that Jimbo Fisher really doesn't like being in Nick Saban's shadow. And even though he was the first assistant coach to beat Saban last year, I think he still feels like he didn't get his just rewards, if you will, or the attention that he thought it should have gotten. I think the pressure of the big contract that he has at Texas A&M is beginning to weigh on him, especially since he hasn't won a division title yet. And, when we get into the whole NIL debate, Alabama's draft record, I mean, obviously the Crimson Tide can make promises that you're going to get more on the back end, which nobody talks about. I mean, that's got to be a huge part of the recruiting push that Alabama does year in, year out, and why Saban's been so effective. But here's the thing that really jumps out to me about Saban's rant in particular that no one seems to be really talking about. We've seen this over and over again. I've been covering him since 2007, since he arrived. And whenever there's something going on in the NCAA or with college football in general that's going away from the direction that Saban's used to or is excelled at, or he just doesn't think it's good for the game, he kind of tries to hold it back and just, I don't want to go there until I have to kind of thing. And then you always kind of see him do all right, is this the way it's going to be? And then he does it better than anyone else. We saw this with the Saban rule where, they tried to ban him from recruiting in the spring and he just used video conference calls and, so much for that. Up-tempo offenses. Alabama now has probably the best offense in all of college football. And we can sit there and go on and on and on. Bottom line, Saban signaled that he's about to do a major pivot. And I would not be surprised if we are sitting here a couple years from now going, yep, he did it better than anyone else once again. Thanks for being here. I'm Christopher Walsh.